class, based on our learning on financial literacy in the last couple of days, we want to make a quick assessment of our learning. And I will have this question um, for you. Kelly, can you define needs?
Um, a need. Okay, a need is something that is necessary for an individual to live a healthy life.
Yes, needs that have basic needs,
Yes, basic
essentials of life.
Yes.
Thank you, Miss Kelly. All right, can you give examples of items of needs?
Housing, going to work, to and from work,
All right,
transportation, and groceries, food
All right,
items.
food. Yes, food. Um, needs for some people that are sick at the hospital and need to breathe. Oxygen may be a need.
Right.
It's essential.
Yes.
Water may be a need for some people that lives in places that they do not have clean, drinkable water. Buying water may be an essential for them to survive. Thank you so much, Miss Kelly. All right, Miss Letitia, can you define want?
A want is something that is desired, is something that it's something that every person has unlimited wants but limited resources.
All right, yes, thank you. Wants are something that we desire, but we do not necessarily have to have them if we cannot afford them. It's something we want, but they come after our needs. They are wants like shoes and things like that. All right, thank you. Can you give examples of items of needs?
Extra clothing.
All right, thank you.
Entertainment and
Yes,
designer clothes.
entertainment, um, stuff like that that do not come high on a list of preferences. All right, thank you so much. Miss Keisha, can you define income?
Money received on a regular basis
Mm-hmm.
for work or through some type of investments.
Yes, resources, incomes are the money that we made, that we labored for. They do not necessarily have to be like we labor like that and they were paid financially like that directly. It could be items that we give out as rentals. All right. Thank you. Can you give us some examples?
Um, it could be compensation from bonuses, salary,
All right, salaries.
employment, or self-employment.
Okay.
Either or.
All right. Thank you. Also, we could have income from like pension fund.
Yes.
Yes, we can also have investments that we are paid on, or we bought shares and we constantly get dividends on such investments.
So
Right.
So rental receipts from real estate too goes.
Yes,
with
real estate rentals. Yes. Also, thank you so much, Miss Keisha. Um, Miss Jasmine, can you define luxury goods?
A luxury item is not necessarily to live, but it is deemed highly desirable with the culture of society.
Yeah, with the culture of society. Just because trend of things, some people like to buy expensive things. All right, like examples, situation whereby school fees need to be paid,
Yeah, like
and we choose to go for um, some things that are not so important needs.
So basically, it's a want. Not a
Yes.
need.
Thank you. There weren't. Good job. Thank you, Mama. Appreciate. um, can you give some examples?
jewelry.
All right.
high-end
Yeah,
watches,
jewelry. Thank you.
A yacht,
Yards.
home, estate,
Uh-huh. Home estates. Um,
luxury clothing,
clothing, luxury clothing.
sports
Yeah.
cars,
Yeah, luxury, expensive cars that we cannot afford at that time. That do not really come first. Like example, like if you have to pay school fees and you choose to go and buy expensive cars because your friends are belong to that category of people and you want to belong there. That is luxury at that time. Any other example anybody other can give us?
It's on.
All right, thank you. And Miss Florence, can you define expenditure?
It's an amount of money that is spent on something, and it might be an amount of time, energy, and effort of your effort.
Mm-hmm.
The act of spending, you just
Yeah,
buying,
act of
buying,
spending,
buying.
giving out, and
Yes.
not getting nothing back,
Yes,
other than services and
Yes.
examples that you could share with us.
yes. Purchase of food items,
Mm-hmm.
clothing,
Mm-hmm.
buying a new car.
Buying a new car. Yeah,
land,
thank you.
Property.
All right.
But
Yes.
why would they have food? So
Expanding.
it's the act of just spending.
Acts of spending and
Okay.
spending. It does not have to be any purposeful. I mean, it does not have to be in any category. Expenditure will always be expenditure. Whether we pay rent, whether we buy new items that are necessary or unnecessary. School fees, hospital bills, insurance, they're just all expenditures, no matter what happens. All right, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And also, let me expatiate more on needs and wants. And needs may be like you have said it all, but I think we could make more contribution to that.
Right.
Needs may be like vacation,
Right.
right? We want to go on vacation,
Mhm.
and at that time maybe for some reasons they may be classified like maybe for health reasons. You understand?
Yes.
Therefore, health reasons may be for yourself or your loved ones. So
Is a need like far as like a doctor visit, like I need
yeah,
to go
that's
to the
need
doctor?
because it's your
Right.
health. It has to do
Right.
with your health.
Right.
Because if we break down, everything breaks down. That's it. So it's important. It's not a luxury.
Right.
You understand? And sometimes we have to travel for a visit. Sometimes it may be like you need to see a specialist. You
Yes.
understand? So to some people, that kind of category may look like a luxury good.
Right.
But because you know that you needed some special health services like operation, and you
Right.
needed a special category of doctors to do that. You don't really trust the hands available, so you need still have to travel to get all those things done. Otherwise, one can put his life at risk. All right, so that kind of situation, travel may be a need sometimes, and it may be a want. If we are just going not because of any reason, you understand, for the pleasure, and that person cannot really afford it at that time, so it may be classified in that situation as either needs or want. It depends. We need to be
You gotta outweigh
expatiate more
Right.
on the
Yes.
purpose
right.
why we
Are doing what we're doing.
yes, thank you. That's it. Thank you. So we also talk about luxury goods. All right, luxury goods to some people, some items may be luxury, and sometimes some items where people look at them as luxury goods, they may actually be very. Let me give you an instance. When I was a child, earrings and stuff like that, I look like a boy. Yes, I really look like a boy. And when my mother buys earrings for me, and it's not a good quality one, it makes my ears.
break out. I used to have that
Exactly.
too. Pussy,
You get what I mean.
infection.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she really go out for the expensive ones, and that's it. It fix it. I don't have to get sore. I don't have to get infection in my body, because my body reacts so much fast to it. Like it has to start looking for medicine, take me to doctors. At the end of the day, the cost of fixing the ears and fixing me will be more than actually
buying the
going
actual
for
expensive.
expensive one. You understand? But when some people look at it, they will may look at it like luxury.
Yes.
Do you understand that classification?
Yeah.
So sometimes some items come into that placement, but we have to be to understand maybe the item has a consequence if we take it according to people's classification. We
Exactly.
have to know what we can afford.
What our limitations are.
Exactly. So, thank you so much.